So my feet are a little hidden, but when I set this up, I'm going to place my heels up against the baseboard. I'm going to put one foot in front of the other, and then I'm going to step both feet together. So I'm my foot's distance away. And then I'm going to make sure that my knees aren't locking back into gravity. I'm going to put a slight bend in the knees. And that might mean I need to adjust my feet a little bit to find a comfortable spot. But I should feel very solid. My muscles are holding me up versus my joints, right? I can hopefully push my head back into the wall. If I can't, I'm going to find where I'm most comfortable. I can place my shoulders against the wall, the bottom ribs, right before it turns into waist, right? And then my hips, and then lastly, my tailbone is pointed straight down, right? I'm not trying to collapse my low back into the wall. I'm rather keeping a little bit of space there, right? I'm letting it hang in between my rib connection and hip connection. All right, this may feel a little weird. And again, if you're very used to slouching, this is gonna feel a little awkward at first, but you'll see as you keep doing this that it'll start to get a little better as you go along, right? So we're gonna start with a deep breath in. I'm gonna push my ribs forward, expand my ribs behind me into the wall, and then exhale. And you see how my hand kind of came in, right? That's my ribs closing, right? And again, deep breath in. And exhale. 2 more. Arms are just dangling by your side. And exhale. Good. 1 more. Inhale. And exhale. Good. I'm going to float my arms up to shoulder height. I'm going to work both arms together. I'm going to reach my shoulders off the wall, and then I'm going to push them back in. And again, reach forward and push back in. And reach forward and push back in. Reach forward, push back in. 1 more. Reach forward, push back in. Good. Let's go into some arm circles. Keeping my shoulders connected to the wall. 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Pause. Let's reverse directions. And 1. Keeping the shoulders connected to the wall. And 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Good. All right. Now let's make the circles a little bigger. I'm going to go out to the side, down to the hips, and up to the shoulders. And out to the hips, to the shoulders. Again, my shoulders are staying connected to the wall. My ribs are staying connected to the wall. And up. Reach around and up. 1 more in this direction. And up. Let's reverse. I go down. Reach out and forward. Down, out, and forward. Down, out, and forward. Down, out, and forward. 1 more. Down, out, and forward. Good. Let's find the low diagonal. My shoulders, again, still connected to the wall, ribs connected into the wall. I'm now going to add my breath. I'm going to keep this rib connection. So that's what I'm going to focus on with my breathing, with my arm movement. I'm going to inhale up, expand through the rib cage, exhale. Tighten the ribs, tighten the core. And again, inhale, exhale. And inhale. I think of left and right side like an elevator. As I exhale, I'm closing the elevator doors. Inhale. Exhale. Let's do 2 more. Inhale up. Exhale. And 1 more. Exhale. Good. Arms out to the side. We make a field goal post, right? 90 degrees as best as you can. Trying to keep the elbows connected to the wall. I'm going to bring one hand down as close as I can get to the wall and then rotate up. Other side, rotate down, rotate up, rotate down. Keeping shoulders, ribs, hips connected to the wall. Down and up. Good. 4, 3, 2, and 1. Good. Keep the elbows, extend out, and then up to the head, touch, and reach. Up to the head, touch, and reach. Almost like you're making kind of weird snow angels on the wall. And up. Good. Let's do 2 more. Out, and up, and out, and up. Good. And then let the arms fall. Good. All right. Let's move on to the spine. So we're going to do a standing roll down. Now, this is my mat, right? So instead of it being horizontal, I'm now vertical. I want to think of each bone peeling off the wall, almost like I'm unzipping a jacket, right? So my zipper's up here by my head. I'm going to unzip down to the hips, right? So I start with the head, roll forward, chin to chest. Then I'm going to let my shoulders leave the wall. And then my ribs. I'm going to find the spot where the stretch feels fine, right? Or my hips are just about to tip off the wall. So for me, that's about right here. Okay. Now I'm going to think of my front of my body connecting to the wall. So I'm going to pull my abdominals all the way to connect to the wall. I'm going to re-zip my spine up. Good. And up. Let's go again. Roll forward, not chin to chest. Peel each bone off the wall. Let the arms dangle. And then roll forward. Abdominals pulling the spine back up the wall. Heads maybe hitting a brand new spot. Good. Let's do one more. We're going to add some weight with the arms. I'm going to find a place in this rollover that I can hold. I'm going to dangle the arms in loose circles. Good. And reverse. Good. Let them settle. I'm going to nod my head yes. And shake my head no. Again, as loose as I can. Nod yes. Shake no. Good. Start with the lowest set of abdominals. Reconnect to your mat. Up, 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 up. Good. All right, let's work with the lower half of the body. I'm going to step forward a little, and then I'm going to widen my feet a little bit wider than my hips. Good. All right. So some of you might know these as wall squats. I want you to think, right, if you've ever done reformer work, we're thinking of working against springs, right? If not, if that's a foreign concept to you, just listen to the cueing. We're going to approach this a little differently than me just telling you to do some wall squats, right? So we're going to start with the arms pressed up against the wall, not just hands, but shoulders as well. I'm going to bend my knees, glide down to a point of comfort. Good. Now, 2 things are going to happen here. I'm going to pull my belly button up to my heart. I'm going to push down with my heels to slide back up. And again. And lower. Good. Press with the heels. Lift the belly button to the heart. Good. And down. And up. Good. And down. Press to come up. Good. Now let's add some arms. I'm going to lift the arms as I lower. Good. Press the arms into the wall as you come up. Good. And lower. And up. Good. And lower. And up. Good. One more. Lower. And up. Good. Heel toe the feet together. Step one foot, doesn't matter which, into the wall. And I'm going to put the toes on the ground and the heel up, right? So it's a little bit of an angle. I know my foot's not really visible on camera right now. I'm going to push with my hands. I'm going to push with my foot to leave the wall. All right, so hopefully I kept that nice posture.